we're going to learn how to tie knots. Fishing knots, all right? So what's the most basic element of fishing? Is it the type of bait you use, the color of your bait, how the weather's doing, if you're fishing under the proper structure and cover where the fish are hiding? You know, what is it? How about something even more fundamental and more basic than that? How about tying a hook to a piece of string? Because if you can't do that, all bets are off, right? So when I first started working on this video, I had this kind of formal setup. I had my nice gear, a nice fishing pole, my bait, had the table out, you know, this whole deal. And then I got to thinking, that's crazy. That's not the point of what we're doing. Everyone should be able to do this safely and responsibly from their home with common household items. So we're gonna learn how to tie knots with some tape and some shoestring, right? If you don't have tape and shoestring at home, you may want to reevaluate how you're living. Go to the Family Dollar more often, because tape and shoestring is up there with like Clorox wipes and toilet paper on the essential item list, right? So, no excuses. We got this. All right, so we're gonna learn 3 different knots today. Not to overwhelm you guys, we'll keep it at 3. We're gonna learn the improved clinch knot, or as some call it, the double clinch knot. We're gonna learn the polymer knot, and we're gonna take it up a notch, and we're gonna learn the uni knot to finish it off, all right? So we're gonna start out with the double clinch. All right, here's the double clinch, okay? And this is the first knot I learned. It was the knot that my grandfather taught me when I was like 6 or 7 years old. So learning this knot is one of the more prominent childhood memories, literally, that I have. So it's close and dear to me, this knot. All right, so check it out. Okay, so this is our fishing line, obviously, and this is gonna be our hook. We'll say it's a number 3 big bass hook, all right? And here's the little bottom of the hook, the eye, hook's coming up, all right? So this would be the leader line. So this is the part of the line that's going into the guides of the fishing pole. And here's the slack. All right, so take your string and you stick it through like so. Pull it on it a little bit. So you have it like this. Then you want to twist the hook, or you could twist the string. I like to twist the hook. Twist the hook 4 or 5 times, maybe 6 if you're feeling crazy, right? And then you have a little hole right there at the base, okay? Take your string that you have here at the top of the twists and stick it through that hole at the bottom. Now when you do that, you're going to create another hole, kind of like a figure 8, right here. So take this and stick it up through the top of the figure 8, and you pull it taut, right? And if this was a real fishing line, I'd give it a little lick. That's optional for a shoestring. A little lubrication. And you want to pull the leader line, or the line that's kind of attached to the pole, if you will. Pull it, and it's not going to work as easy because this is shoestring, but you pull it up here, and then it comes down. Pull it nice and tight. Oh, get it in there, snug. And then, of course, you always clip your excess string. Please do not litter. Plastic is, we don't have much room left in the landfill, so clip your plastic string here and stick it in your pocket or throw it away. And that's it. That's the double clinch, right? Easy, effective. You can catch a killer whale with this, a 20-foot crocodile. You can catch a, I don't know, you name it. Giant snapping turtle, anything. Strong, solid knot, works, simple. You guys can do this. All right, folks, knot number 2, the polymer knot. Now, the polymer knot and the double clinch knot, they're both kind of super universal. It's a preference thing, but the polymer knot is really simple, and simple is good because you're less likely to mess up the knot. And if you don't mess up the knot, you'll catch more fish. All right, so here's the polymer. Okay, all right. Here's our hook, here's our string. Same setup as earlier. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take the string like so, and we're gonna double it. We're gonna double it. See that? Okay, now we've doubled it. Now we take that doubled string, stick it through the eye of the hook, pull up, and we're just gonna do a simple, and make sure you have some slack there, and you'll see why. Simple overhand knot. And when you do that, that's what I was talking about. You want some space for the next step. Now this part of the knot is going to be enveloped around the tape, like so. You see the tape is sort of inside the knot, if you will. And all you got to do is you take your hook and you just swing it up through the hole you created. Wow. This isn't magic, folks. This is science. Wow, right? And then after that, you pull it tight, and you have your polymer knot. Good go-to knot. Double clinch polymer. Probably depends on what neighborhood you're from, you know, your preference. But this knot you could catch, I don't know, what did we catch last time? A killer whale. You can catch a blue whale with this one. You can catch a straight up tuna fish, maybe a tiger shark, maybe even a mermaid. It's all good. All right, y'all, for our final trick, we're gonna bring this one out of left field. We're gonna throw y'all a curveball. We're gonna do something called the double uni, not the regular uni. And what that is tying two different kinds of strings together. A lot of people will use this to tie like braided string to monofilament. We won't get into all that, but it's for different like bait presentations and stuff. So this is a little more advanced, and we're gonna be tying two strings together. And for this, I'm gonna have to bust out my Oscar-winning camera tricks, and we're gonna have to make some adjustments here. So, grand finale. We're ready to roll. So this is the double uni knot, and how we're gonna do this is a little method that I like to call the 9/6 method. All right, just to keep it simple and to have enough slack in our line, or our string in this case. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna make a big 9 with the gray string on the top here. Let's see if I can do this. That's a 6. Oh, we're gonna do it with the bottom string. Hey man, I'm not perfect. All right, so there, we have our 9, okay? So with the top string, we're gonna make a 6. Okay, can everyone see that? So from y'all's perspective, it's actually gonna be, yeah, 9/6, okay. So now that we have our 9/6, have it nice and set up, everybody got that? We're going to take the tag, the slack here, and we're gonna wrap it around these two strings, okay? And when you wrap it around, you could probably do it like 6 times if you have real fishing line, but we're gonna do it 4 just to keep this simple. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we wrapped it 4 times, and then you're gonna have the end of your string here, and all you do is pull it. Kind of gather your knot. Okay, step 1. You see, we pulled it. We have this little cylinder looking knot here. Leave it be. For this, we're gonna do the exact same thing. We have our 2 strings here on our 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we pull it. Okay, and for the grand finale, and this is very satisfying, best part about it, you take the end of each string and you pull them together, right? And with all the knots that we've done, you really want to kind of gather your knot, make it tight, bunch it together, and make sure it's secure. There we go. And then with your 2 ends here, your tags, you just cut them as always, dispose of them properly, and then you have your double uni knot. Lots of fun, very satisfying, kind of oddly satisfying. It feels good to pull it together. And with this, you can catch, I don't know, Loch Ness Monster. You can catch Bigfoot if you ever learned how to swim. So we did it. Those are our 3 knots. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I hope you guys can do this at home. I know you can. I have faith. All right. Y'all have a great weekend. Take it easy.